Mr. Dold is recognized for 1 minute.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I certainly want to thank you for holding the hearing, and I want to thank our witnesses for your time and for being here today. We do have an unemployment rate of 9.1%, and it's been extraordinarily high. It's the #1 issue I think we face in this Congress, is try to jumpstart the economy and put people back to work. It's going to be done, I think, in the private sector. And when I talk to people about uncertainty, that seems to be one of the major things people have in this. And whenever Congress passes legislation, especially a 2,000-page bill like Dodd-Frank, I think we've got an obligation to continually review and reevaluate the real-world results of the legislation. We must identify and correct unintended negative consequences that apply to a general cost-benefit analysis to the legislation's effects. Whether or not we voted for Dodd-Frank, we're not eternally bound to support every single provision, regardless of whether we were for the original bill itself. Instead, we're here to do the best for our constituents and for our country, and sometimes that means making corrections to bills that were previously supported when circumstances change or when new information arises. Today, we're here to consider doing that with respect to some of Dodd-Frank's derivative provisions. Derivatives are very important for our international competitiveness, for American jobs, and for our economic prosperity. We can't afford to persist with these mistakes on these issues. So I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you and to working with my colleagues on the other side of the aisle for some common sense reform.
And that's what we're always looking for, the common sense reform. So